What's up, you guys? This is GTBEATZ bringing you a Sitrep of Metro Redux on the PlayStation 4. Came out this week, and I'm just going to follow up Dak with his recent Madden 15 Sitrep. These are going to be some short, brief videos that we bring you when games are released, just to give you a heads up on what the final product's looking like. How did it shape up? How is it appearing at launch from a value perspective, etc. So these aren't really reviews. Reviews will follow down the line after these videos are put up. But this is just nothing more than giving you a look at how the game has turned out to try to influence your purchasing decision if you've been thinking about it. So right here we got some spiders, some angry goddamn syphilis spiders just coming over, just trying to bite my genitals off. Luckily, I've got a double-barrel shotgun, so it's always nice when you remember to take that out before you lose the day. Comes in quite handy. So Metro Redux, of course, bundles in the original game in this series, which was Metro 2033, and its sequel, Metro Last Light, which actually just came out last year. I think it was a 2013 joint. So these games are not dated. They did not look bad to begin with, guys. I know that probably the first thing that you're thinking as you're looking at this is, whoa, this looks pretty incredible. And yeah, it does. It looks absolutely phenomenal in the visual category. The games did not look bad to begin with, but the PlayStation 4 and all of the power that comes with that new hardware has definitely been put to good use here to reissue these games. So you're probably wondering, all right, if you've never played these games before, what's going on here? So basically, these games take place in a post-apocalyptic Moscow after a nuclear war. So this is a nuclear fallout, only it's the Russian version. And you play as a 20-year-old guy by the name of Artyom, who has no military training experience whatsoever. He is just in the middle of trying to live his life and grow up in this post-apocalyptic atmosphere. And you know, there's some supernatural elements to this game, to both of these games, actually. I won't get too far into that. A lot of you may have already played them. Some of you may have never played them, but either way, these games are awesome. And the reason I love them so much is because they are not just standard shooters. They are not run-of-the-mill type experiences. You're probably watching this thinking, you know, okay, what's all this other stuff that's going on here? I mean, clearly right now I've got a silenced AK-47 assault rifle. That's normal for a shooter. But there's a lot of other stuff going on here. For instance, I keep pulling up some other objects. For one thing, this game does not allow you to view your objective while you are actually shooting. Actually, right now, what I'm doing is I am pumping this gun because it's a pneumatic gun. It basically fires steel balls, that uses the momentum of pressurized air to force out the projectile, and that requires some maintenance on your part. You gotta pump, quote-unquote, the weapon. Right here, what I'm doing is that object I just had is a separate device that I use in order to recharge my electronics. So basically, the brightness of my flashlight runs off of the power that I use that object there to refill all of that stuff. It basically, it just says, hey, guess what? It's nuclear fallout, alright? It's not supposed to be easy. Survival is, not to be cliche, but of the fittest, and if you're going to survive in this world, you're not just going to run around and pray and spray and teabag everything and go on your merry way. You're going to have to manage your resources. I just threw a knife there by accident. That was awesome. You're going to have to manage your resources, and you are going to, and resources are scarce, by the way. In a very Resident Evil or other survival horror game vein, bullets, ammunition, and health packs, gas masks, resources, extra filters for your gas masks, all that stuff is very scarce and difficult to come by. And that kind of adds to a lot of the tension and immersion that you'll encounter while you're playing through these campaigns. Again, you cannot check your objective while you have your gun out, so that's why you've probably seen me pull up a lighter in my left hand with a clipboard in my right hand. And that is how you check your objective. You also use the flame from that lighter to evaporate spider webs. You walk through spider webs, cobwebs in these games. They're like you're going to burn your way through them with the lighter, which is really cool. Right there you see me wiping the blood and the moisture off of the gas mask I am wearing. Due to the radiation in a lot of these metro tunnels after the fallout of the war. Of course, gas masks are a necessity, and that mechanic there, wiping the moisture, the sweat, the blood, tears, oh my god, that guy's, ball sack, whatever, you just, it gets in your way, it gets in your face, it's not good, you gotta wipe it off. And they mapped that to a button. That is a button dedicated solely just to doing that, which is awesome. And that was actually retconned back into the original Metro 2033. For those of you that are familiar, that wiping the gas mask mechanic was not in the original game, and the developers at 4A Games actually went back and retconned that in, which is a great fan service. They really could have just made these games look prettier and fulfilled their contractual obligations with Sony, but that just goes to show how passionate this dev studio is to go back and add these cool little effects that did not ship in the original game. Of course, all this footage that you're seeing right now is of the sequel, Metro Last Light, and yeah, just to reiterate, visually breathtaking. Here we go. Here's me checking my objective there. It has a little green arrow, as you can see, to make sure that you're going the right way. There's a lot of side stuff in these games, a lot of hidden loot to be found, and audio diary type things, the standard fare for story-driven first-person shooter campaigns, a la like a BioShock. And yeah, just the particle effects in here, just the attention to detail is really just something to behold. You really got to see it. Even the quality of this footage that's probably going to be put up on YouTube is not quite going to justify how visually fantastic. Get the fuck out of here. I try to be nice, but nobody wants to play ball with me here. Just trying to fuck with my guns and show people what this game's all about, and you just got these hairy assholes coming out of nowhere. The hairy assholes that you're seeing, they are nasalises, I believe is the word for them. They're mutated versions of pre-war animals. I don't really know. Squirrels, rabid dogs. I have no idea what they were originally before they were affected by radiation, but the technical term for them in this world are nasalises, and they are quite nasty. They will eat your penis like it's dog food and spit it in your face if you're not careful here. Which happens regularly. I actually had to cut these clips, trim them out here at a Share Factory, because I died no less than 3 times trying to get this footage. Speaking of which, the game on default normal settings is challenging one way or the other, but there are a total of 4 difficulty modes. I believe there's normal, there's hardcore, which increases the damage that you take. Enemies take less damage and you take more damage. Then there is normal hardcore mode, which increases the amount of immersion further by removing all HUD, removing all crosshairs, all that stuff to keep you invested in your surroundings. Basically, make it seem as if you aren't even playing a game anymore. And then I think the last one they have is Ranger Hardcore, which is like only the die-hard, sadists of the gaming world out there should check that out and give that a go. I might actually do that here at some point. I was playing all of this on normal just because I want to enjoy the story and the atmosphere. I like to, as you can see, I like to look around and make sure I didn't miss anything. So I really don't want to punish myself on my first playthrough doing the Ranger Hardcore, but it's something that I'd probably see myself doing just because I love these games so much. Right now, I think I've got a sniper rifle type weapon. There's actually a great variety of weapons in these games, more so in the sequel Last Light. They added a shooting gallery into Last Light, which allows you to test all of your artillery before you equip it and go on your way, which is a great feature. And another feature that they retconned into Metro 2033, because the shooting gallery was not in that game either, on top of the wiping the visor gas mask mechanics. Oh, God, right in your face. God, in your goddamn face. We did not enjoy that. I'm pretty sure I died there. Alright, yep, going back through here again. Yep, because I got my penis chopped off. And there we go, let's pick that up again. And that's a pneumatic gun that I have right there, which you have to pump. A lot of great mechanics in these games. You know, you gotta manage resources. Like, there's a gas filter I'm putting in my face. That is on a timer that you can see there on my watch. You see the little blue dot there? That will actually start to beep when your filter, the gas mask, starts to run out. And you'll notice through audio cues in the game that your character will start to breathe a lot heavier. He'll start to, in an exasperated fashion, become short of breath, and that's when you know that you're going to need to change the filter. And hey, if you are out of clean filters, you are up shit creek at that point. So something you got to keep in mind while you're going through these games, because you may not make it from point A to point B, and you may not make it through, you know, irradiated, hairy asshole parties like that if you don't have enough proper gas mask filters. And right now I'm probably fist pumping because I finally made it through this part. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure I died several times trying to get through here. They were not trying to have me have an easy go at getting this rail car down the tunnel. So, long story short, if you guys have not played these games, then you definitely should. Just look at this. Why did you not want to do this? Everything that's happening right now is just an absolute... It's something that I like to do. I like to do this and that and all of this. Health pack, bam, all day, every day. Alright guys, look forward to more content coming here in 4-1 Owned Gaming, and we'll catch you later.